I ain't who. No, I don't think y'all got arrested at y'all job.
My lip gloss, like, bro, what the is wrong?
We've asked you to leave. It's time to get.
We've all messed up at work before. Maybe it was that time you were doing math and forgot to carry the 1. Or that time you accidentally gave Toby and management a coffee with 4 sugars instead of 3. Come on. We've all done something wrong somewhere along the line.
Hell no.
At least you weren't arrested for it. Get ready.
Hell no. I ain't never do nothing wrong at work.
No. Put your hands behind.
I ain't never do nothing bad at work.
Please don't do this.
Some of them were caught
I stole some snacks,
Others
but
came
that
in
wasn't
drunk
crazy.
to work, whether or not that was a job at a Chevy dealership or a school. But none of that comes even close to a 21-year-old who spat in a police officer's food. So stick around as we explore these 4 cases when dumb people got arrested at their jobs.
See, that's bro. That's why I stopped going to restaurants, because you never know what motherfuckers be doing back there. Like, bro, I could just walk in and be peaceful as fuck, and somebody in the back mad because they had to be at work and just spit at a motherfucker food. Like, bro, quick. You better off quitting than spit at a motherfucker food.
Naylene Tierra worked at a Chevrolet dealership and was fired on February 20th, 2023. But she refused to leave the office. Now, Naylene was intoxicated, and she got caught by her boss, who quickly called the cops after she said she wouldn't leave. Officer Cafroni was the first officer on the scene and had a little chat with her boss.
Probably 10 minutes before I called you guys. And she's refusing to leave.
Okay. So you her direct supervisor?
Yeah, I'm the manager.
Once the officer's inside the office and speaking with her, you can clearly see that she does not want to leave her job. She only looks at him for a few seconds
Bro,
and
this shit
turns
blurry as hell.
back to continue her work.
Hi.
You doing okay?
Yeah, hi, what's your name?
However, her unconcerned attitude didn't stop the officer, and he kept on questioning her. Her nonchalant attitude was going to take a turn quite quickly.
How may I help you?
No, how may I help you? What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Figure what out?
This.
She looking at a blank screen.
What's your name is?
Nailina Tierra?
Melina?
Nailin.
Naylene?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any idea why I'm here?
No clue. Just,
Would you like to know what I'm here for?
That's your problem.
Okay. Well, I know what
Wait,
I'm
she
here
said
for.
that's your problem?
That might be your problem, actually.
It's a body cam. Oh.
That might be a business of yours.
Now, just because she has, quote, no clue why the officer's there, it sure doesn't mean he's gonna back down. Naylene Naylene here can be seen ignoring the officer and even cursing him.
Would you like to know what I'm here for?
That's your problem.
That's your problem.
However, the officer's been in this business for quite some time
That's
and
your
just
problem.
dismissed her drunken comment. He then turns to the owner, and she tells Officer Cafroni that Naylene works in the business department. But Naylene quickly interrupts.
I'm the owner.
Okay. What's her title here?
She's a BDC. She works in the
BDC.
business
Yeah, I'm
development
also
center.
in law school if you want to take down my lawyer's information.
Officer Cafroni quickly responds and says that no one's talking to her and that she's just going to be ignored. But Naylene does not back down that easily. She continues on talking, but luckily this time there was no cursing directed at the officer.
I don't want to talk to you just yet. You was just ignoring me.
Okay,
So she
I
was
want your
administrator
first and
type of
last
thing?
name with my,
Yeah, that's her desk.
Oh, okay, so I want your ID number with your first and last name so I can talk to my lawyer.
You're gonna get it.
Yes, because I'm in law school.
Now wait a second. If she's
Right.
a law school student, doesn't she know you can't go to work while you're drunk? I guess that's the one thing they don't teach you at law school. Naylene, however, doesn't stop there. She continues on, telling the officer that she's 21 years old and did paralegal work a year ago.
Oh yeah, I'm 21 and I did paralegal like what, a year ago? Okay, so what's your first and last name?
Now, I'm not calling her a liar. Okay, I am. It's highly
she
unlikely
might be
that a
telling the truth.
21-year-old graduated from law school. To do that, you need a 4-year college degree, and you have to have taken the LSAT to have gotten into law school, something that might be difficult for someone who worked a full-time job and was working at Chevrolet on the side.
You never know. You never know what a motherfucker can do. Just stop assuming.
Officer Barnett arrives later, and the two officers
See,
try
look,
to get
that's how you know That's how you know this shit fucked up. How they expect you to pay for your school if they don't want you to get a job, but you gotta be here for a certain amount of time, and they don't expect you to have your degree nor take that test. Nigga, she do everything. You know what I'm saying? She probably taking it online. You would never know what she doing. When she leave the Chevy dealership, she might be going home to go study or do her work. You get what I'm saying? But now, how you gonna do that if you work here? I got you to pay for it, right? See?
Naylene
Assume
to
it.
finally leave the premises.
Well, I believe they asked you to leave, and you're not leaving.
I am.
Okay,
I'm
when is your
not
ride
listening.
coming here?
Oh, cuando mi mamá me dice que va a venir.
My partner doesn't speak Spanish. Okay?
Your partner doesn't speak Spanish,
No.
correct? So that means I had to physically.
Now, the two officers saw that the conversation with Naylene was going nowhere, so they interrupted her and turned back to the owner and asked if they had officially asked Naylene to leave the property.
Did you guys officially ask her to leave the property?
Yes, we did. And her mom was on the phone after I
Yeah,
told
my mom
her
said
to
that
leave.
she was on the way.
Her mom said she's not coming to pick her
Go ahead.
up.
No, no. Let me
You
put
need
my
to-
mom on speaker.
You need to leave the dealership now, please.
The owner stated that they called her mother, but Naylene's mom said she wasn't going to come pick her up. However, Naylene interrupts, stating that her mom was in fact on her way and that she'll call her and put her on speakerphone. Naylene goes to pick up the phone, but the owner tells her it's time to leave. At this point, she rolls her chair closer to the officers, and the conversation went like this.
My mom.
But I just asked you to leave. No, I
Okay,
don't believe
it's
so.
time to
She
go.
drives, but I
We're
believe
telling you need to leave. You're gonna be
So I
trespassed.
can't call my mom and ask her.
You
to
don't.
pick
They
me
don't
up?
want you to use their phones, okay?
So I can't ask my mom to come pick me up.
you can use your phone, not mine.
You have a phone?
In one final attempt, Naylene tries to just ignore the officers. Maybe they'll disappear if she just sits there. After a few minutes, she called her mom and asked her to come fetch her, but the call didn't go according to plan, although she and her mom had a pretty funny chat.
Lo que dolía, lo que no es. Mommy, this is my mom. Hi, Mom. So tengo la policía aquí diciendo que yo necesito irme de los premises, que yo necesito alguien que me recoja, porque hay una gringa aquí fea, tú sabes, ya de pingada,
You don't want to do
like
this
vieja aquí.
You don't want to do stuff nice? It's a good
So necesito un Uber o voy a tener la policía.
Well, you can probably already guess what she got. And no, it wasn't an Uber. Her disrespectful attitude towards her former boss and blatantly ignoring the officer's presence were enough for the two officers to have had enough. They finally did what everyone was hoping they'd do right when they entered the doors.
All right, we're gonna go outside. What's her name?
No, eso es lo que va a pasar ahora mismo.
What is it? What's your first name?
Entonces.
Okay, I've had enough. We're going outside. We're
Are
going
you
outside.
touching me?
Let's go outside. We've asked you to leave. Let's go.
Grab your purse.
We're going
Oh
outside.
yeah, she doing
Let's go.
sports.
Are you touching me?
Yes. Everyone's asked you to leave. Let's go. Let's go. Time to go outside.
I will pick myself up, but don't touch me.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay,
We've
let me
asked you
grab
to
my
leave.
purse. Let me grab my purse, but do not touch me. Okay.
Outside.
But my lip gloss,
Right.
like, bro, what the is wrong with
We've
you guys?
asked you to leave. It's
I don't
time to
give
go. That's okay. All right.
Check
all right,
out my mouth.
All right. Put your hands behind your back. We're not doing
No.
this. We're not doing this.
Bro, stop! Stop!
Put your hands behind
Mommy!
your back.
No, I'm not.
I have a resistance to that.
No, this isn't resisting.
This is resisting.
This is not
Stop
resisting.
resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm literally
Do it, do it.
innocent. I'm
I
innocent.
guess. I guess.
This could have been super simple, and you could have just left.
Now, if she wasn't resisting, then this is clearly not a banana. That's a pretty weird reference, but I'm just going to keep rolling here. The officers place her under arrest and escort her out of the building.
Hey, miss, do me a favor. Do a sweep on that desk. Make sure nothing else that belongs to her is there.
You know what? You know what, you guys, this whole company, this whole company's gonna be sued.
The quote-unquote innocent and drunk Naylene yelled out that the whole company was going to be sued. But with her so-called degree from her so-called law school, we doubt that happened. She was finally out of the building, fired, and arrested, but not without one last outburst.
You
Come
could
on,
have
take
just.
me
She was charged with disturbing the peace, trespassing, and resisting without violence. Okay, see here. You can't go into a school classroom.
Resisting without violence. Then it wasn't resisting.
While you're intoxicated, especially not on the first day and when you're an elementary teacher. Well, tell that to Kimberly Coates, a teacher from Oklahoma, who brought in a cup of her happy juice when she got to work.
Okay, I want to visit.
All right.
So, just observing you in classroom,
Still
looks like
resist.
something's off a little bit.
Type
So I've
shit,
asked
type shit.
Officer Dean to come in here and visit with it. Have you taken anything that's, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken today that just seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning?
Now, the situation was handled perfectly by who we think might be the principal of the school. He didn't accuse her of being drunk. Instead, he covered everything and asked if she was on any medication. However, Kimberly Coates' medication isn't your normal sleeping pill. Oh no, it was a few bottles of Sleepy Time sap.
Huh?
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff, but that's I can't think of the name of it right now, but I could look it up when I get home.
Okay. So you haven't taken anything while you were at school?
No.
Okay. Now, one thing I would tell you is, for your employment, I want you to be truthful.
Okay.
And so, would you be willing to take a breathalyzer test?
If I needed to, yeah.
You don't have to, but if you're willing to do it, that helps us.
Have you taken any sort of medication today?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you taken any medication today?
I did take some medication this morning for my anxiety.
What did you take this morning?
I think it's called clozapine.
Let's ask the audience what they think. Do you guys think she had a few drinks before school? Or was it last night and she's just a bit hungover? Or was it while she was at school? Or maybe she didn't have anything to drink at all, and this is all a placebo effect after she drank too much water? Well, if you chose option 1, 2, and 3, you're most definitely correct. However, Kimberly is still trying to spin the story in her favor, and she tells a few more fibs before the truth finally comes out.
Nigga, I don't like people that be doing that in these videos. And you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I was finna say, but yeah. He just making assumptions, gang.
Not here at school, because it seemed that it changed. I mean, your demeanor kind of changed. Anything here at school?
Oh, I wouldn't bring it into the school.
All right, it's time for the breathalyzer test. The officer asks Kimberly if she's going to blow double zeros, and she answers with an I don't know. Well, Kimberly, you should know if you had something to drink or not while you were waiting in the parking lot of the school. Kimberly throws up her shoulders, and the officer decides he's going to test her.
Or not going to?
Okay, so what's going to happen?
I'm not going to do anything.
Well, the book that, bro, you can't run out and shit. That's your job.
Well, I'm just going to be honest, Kimberly. I'm concerned about you. I have a responsibility to take care of the kids.
Right.
And it's not going to be my decision.
It's my decision. So let's see what happens.
All right.
All right, so you're going to blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? And you're going to keep blowing until I tell you stop. Until I tell you to stay. Until I tell you to stop, okay?
All right.
All right, give it just a second.
I don't know how to do this.
You're just going to blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon as soon as I tell you to. All right, you ready? Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job.
What she got? I bet she get a 30.
You going to tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
Did you drink at school is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're the one
Cap.
who brought a giant cup of
Cap.
alcohol to school. Man,
Cap.
Kimberly must have
Cap.
had quite a party if she blew a
Gotta catch me, I know.
.24. For those who aren't aware,
I know I'm
the
going to jail too.
.24 is her
Bro.
blood alcohol content.
Bro, if you work
and
at the
that's
school
what she
gang-
blew during her breathalyzer test.
If you work at a school, they gonna come to your house. Where is you going? Where is you going? If they come to your workplace, and you know you gonna have to go back to work the next day. Where are you going to if you gonna run? Where are you going? Unless you got an escape plan. You ain't got an escape plan for going to work drunk. You don't got an escape plan. So, like, what are you going to do? Go home. No, you're drunk. You're not getting nowhere if you don't know how to drive drunk. You get what I'm saying? So where are you going? There is nowhere to go.
Now she wants everyone to believe that she only brought a Diet Coke to school. She told them that she had her last drink at 3 a.m. last night, and also that she has a drinking problem and is seeing a counselor. The officer states that he believes Kimberly is a functioning alcoholic, but that she had to have had a drink quite recently to blow a .24. He asked her if he can track her eyes, and Kimberly agrees.
My husband's still at school working.
Can I check your eyes?
Do it?
Can I check your eyes?
Yeah.
Can I stand up? I'm not going to go through the entire test, but stand with your feet by your side, hands down to your feet, side to side, heel to heel. There you go. All right. Just follow the tip of my pen. Your eyes only. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You drank recently.
I feel like that test is just straight dumb. Cause I feel like if you track it, they gonna assume you drunk. Cause why is you doing it in the first place? It's a lose-lose situation from telling them, let's do the eye test. You get what I'm saying? I pass it. Bro, I feel like it's a lose-lose situation though. Cause like, bro, you finna tell me stand here. You know what? One day we gonna take the test. We're gonna take the test. When this weekend I'm gonna drink and we're gonna see if I can pass the test. I'm gonna drink this weekend and see if I can pass the test. Lock it. Because I feel like it's a lose-lose situation. Cause like, bro, I feel like I pass it now and then. Like,
Yeah, she's intoxicated.
how?
Kimberly's asked if she knows her husband's number.
How?
Because she'll need someone to pick her up. However,
She like, bro, look, I'm watching her track it. She tracking it. Literally like this. What is the issue? How can you tell, like, oh yeah, she failed? Nigga, she tracked it. My mom might be a little nervous because why
she
you
doesn't
got
want to call her
out?
husband. And if she were to get in the car, the officer had every right to arrest her for driving under the influence. Kimberly started crying, and the officer decided that it was the perfect time to investigate her drink.
She gonna move her.
I know I've been having a hard time.
What you mean? I can't stand still when I'm sober. I can't stand still. Like if you do like this, I might move my head a little bit. Like, bro, I can't stand still like that. If I'm look, I'll turn my head a little bit. I do it every time. I always turn my head when I look a different way. If I'm like, I'm gonna move it a little bit. I ain't gonna overly move it like these though. Like, I'm gonna move it a little bit.
Am I gonna get fired?
Honestly, yes.
Damn.
Or you can resign. You're under the influence at school with kids. That cannot happen.
Can it not just be that it's in my blood system and that's why it's...
Unless you were drank a shit ton
Well,
at like 8 o'clock this morning, I don't know how you could still be that high.
She probably not even
I
drunk
did drink a lot
though.
last night.
How much did you drink?
I don't... Too much.
What do you drink?
Wine.
Everything.
So how many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
And you stopped drinking at like 3 this morning?
Presley Johnson, please come to the office. Presley
The problem
Johnson.
is they said you were
Please
fine
come
this
to the
morning,
office.
and then now recently they've noticed a difference.
See, and that's weird to me. That I was okay this morning. I would think that it would be...
Which makes me think that you've drank recently.
Now, just because she was telling the truth about the Coke in the cup, it doesn't mean she hasn't taken a drink that day.
Wait,
The officer
Coke.
and the principal tried to entice Kimberly into calling her husband to come pick her up, but she doesn't want that. So, the officer told her that she can either call her husband or he would take her to jail for public intoxication. Another thing she did.
You can't be drunk in public now? Oh my god. Wait, Coke is in a drink. So she make... Or there's literally Coca-Cola. I don't know no
The
more.
principal then tells her that they believe she drank while she was at school, and Kimberly decides to change her story one more time.
You're lying to us.
Okay, I drank on the way to work.
Okay. I'm glad that you told us that. Okay. We'll still discuss tomorrow.
I went to work here. I went to work here.
So tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Now let's call somebody and have them pick you up.
No, I can't call my husband.
Do you have anyone else you can call?
You have a friend that can come pick you up?
I don't know.
Just call an Uber.
Would you rather call your husband to come pick you up, or would you rather call your husband to come get you from jail?
Well, actually, neither.
Well, Kim, is it okay if we call you Kim? Yeah, that should be fine, right? You're running
Take
out
a
of time.
Uber
And if
or
you
a
were
taxi.
just honest from the start, things could have gone so much smoother. Kimberly apologized profusely for wasting everybody's time and said she would call someone. However, she left her phone in the classroom. And no, she can't go and get it. The principal, who's pretty peeved as you can see, stood up from his chair and went to fetch her phone. The officer then decided that it was a good time to question Kimberly a bit more. Oh yeah, and also play his bangin' ringtone.
What'd you drink this morning?
I don't drink anything but wine.
Okay. Hey, can I call you back? Alright. So you drank wine here on the way to school this morning?
Yeah, before I left home, I didn't drink it in
I'm a nosy
the
nigga.
car or anything.
Hold on.
With you. I don't even...
Okay, I'm gonna go to your room. Where is your phone?
I didn't drink it in the car or anything.
Oh, that's a T. T-E-A.
Okay, I'm gonna...
T-E-A, what the fuck?
Yeah, before
T.
I left home, I didn't...
On the way to school this morning?
T. Fucked up. I
Yeah,
can't
before
do
I
it.
left home, I didn't drink it in the car or anything.
Can't do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go
T-E-A-V
to your
something.
room. Where
I
is
don't
your
know.
phone?
Can I go down there with
No.
you? I don't even...
You don't know where it's at?
I think it's in my purse, but
Your
I'm...
purse is where?
Can I please... Can I...
No, there's kids in the hall. And there's teachers all standing here. They don't even know you're in here.
It might be on the desk. It's on the desk. I think.
The officer asked Kimberly a few other questions and asked her how often she went to a counselor. She said that she sees one every other week, but it doesn't really help. The officer speaks calmly and nicely to Kimberly and lets her know that he doesn't think she's a bad person and that he knows people go through stuff sometimes, but he still needs to find out the truth and if she's holding anything back. Kimberly tells the officer that she's been working with children for her entire life, and while she's sobbing, the principal returns to the room.
Okay, no more games, right?
Yeah.
Other than that.
My juice.
Gonna try again. That there is wine.
I thought that was from yesterday.
Did you drink it up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home. I was in there to that this morning. Did you get my phone?
This in here. I'm whatever you want.
Well, I mean,
Is my phone in here?
I didn't go through your bag. That's your,
You
said
can.
first. I know, but my thing is,
yeah, I mean,
that's all I need.
Yeah.
Did you get my phone?
You said your phone was in the purse.
Well, I thought it was on the desk, but it's okay.
Are you gonna call someone?
Well, I don't. I used to have everybody's numbers, but
You gonna get your phone and call someone?
well,
Is it not in there?
I thought it was on the desk.
The principal left once again to fetch her phone, and here the officer hammers down on his honesty point. He tells Kimberly that the truth is out, even though she hasn't told it yet. He said that he wanted to arrest her because she lied to him, and she quickly tries to fix everything. She asks the officer what she can do to make everything right, and he tells her just to be honest with him.
I just wanted honesty. That's all I
Bro, and that's when they be lying. When they say you just be honest, they finna book your ass. Literally. If you say just be honest with me, you're getting cooked, fried, shipped, and in the gutters. Hey, I would say just be honest. I'm honestly lie to you every single time, because if I did something, I am going to lie and make myself seem so innocent that you have to send me the fuck home, because you can't hold me because you have no evidence. But they got her.
I drank out of that yesterday. I didn't drink out of it today.
I don't believe you.
I drank out of that coming to work yesterday.
Well,
Right.
Where's the cup that you drank out of today? Is it in your classroom too?
I don't think so. Honestly, I thought I was doing a good job today. I don't know.
The officer clicks on his phone for a bit and leaves the room for a few minutes. When he returns, though, he decides it's time to book her. She wasn't being cooperative, and the officer...
See? Look, you said now you started to tell motherfuckers you drunk and you started drinking, you're booked. When you being honest, you're booked. No cap.
Finally had enough.
Lie.
The officer
That's
tried
your
to
best
reason
bet.
with
It's
her
just
for
a
quite
lie.
some time, and Kimberly could have gone home if she'd just called someone. Sadly, the first few seconds of the clip don't have any sound, but I guess the officer told Kimberly that it's time to go for a ride in his cop car.
Please, I'll call somebody. I have somebody right here in town that will
Nope.
come get me.
Too late.
Please.
What's your date of birth, Kimberly?
See? Once you see him hit that pen with the little notepad, you're fucked. Once whoever called the police sit right there and they just staring at each other, he do one of these, that little head nod, you're fucked. No cap. Once you that all right now, once you that all right 3 times, you're booked. No cap. Contract expired. Bro. Lifeline. Wait. We gonna create another line, but yeah, your resistance cooked. Fried, job, gone. Husband finna come beat your ass. Off real.
Please, just let me. Can we?
Hey,
work
I'm
this?
not doing it. I'm not doing it. You had your chance to be honest,
Well,
and,
I did.
and then you wipe this out.
But please let me call.
I should charge you with tampering with evidence.
Tampering with evidence? She ain't touched nothing. How is she tampering with evidence? She ain't touched nothing. She just never mentioned it. See? Once you start admitting to things, she got 3 charges on her already. She got 3 charges on her already.
Please let me. Please
No,
let me call.
no, it is over.
She worked the cup. When?
No.
Please let me. Please.
This out.
But.
Honest.
Well,
and,
I did.
and then you wipe this out.
Oh, she wiped the cup.
Please let me. Please let me.
Hey.
I should charge you with tampering
So?
with evidence.
Please let me.
So?
Please
No,
let me call.
no.
So?
It is over. No more.
So?
No more. I'm done.
Officer, please.
No.
I've never done anything
I
bad
don't-
in my whole life.
What is your date of birth?
5/7/1970. Please let me call somebody.
1970.
I will call somebody
Damn.
right now.
You're bringing a body camera.
Huh? I've got a friend right here in Perkins.
No,
Please.
you're under arrest.
Please don't do this.
It's too late.
No, please, please, please. I can't do this, please.
See? Crack under pressure. If you would have stayed solid since the beginning, you could have been home free. Once they start immediate things like it say call somebody to come get you, call the Uber. Instantly. I'm getting out this shit. Do not check my room. Don't come back to that classroom because when I wake up and I remember, oh yeah, something else. Let me go remove that. You know what I'm saying? Let me go remove that. I just had, so they like, what you doing? I'm like, I just had to come pick up the rest of my stuff since y'all fired me. Boom, come back. Get everything up out of there if I left any other evidence. You get what I'm saying? Clean sweep. Next job. Like, can I work at another school? They welcome to the lesson. And the pay was kind of low. That's what I'm saying. Because they called Uber, went to the crib.
Please, officer.
Bro, when the police leave, call the Uber back up there to go get your car and drive back home. Like, that's going to be a couple dollars. But shit, Uber home, by the time you get home, bro, boom, Uber home, but have another route coming back to the school. Like Uber around the block until the police leave, then come get your car. It's not that hard. Unless they gonna snitch and call the police on you. You gotta watch out for that nigga. He gonna call the police on you if he see you back at the school coming to get your car, knowing he just sent you home.
Please, please. No.
They're not gonna let you get your stuff? Damn.
Please.
Well.
Please.
20428.
No. Please.
Fuck.
20428.
Please.
You're under arrest. There's no getting out of it.
No, let me call. No, you said I could call somebody. I'll call somebody to come get me. Please.
It's too late.
Why is it too late all of a sudden?
Because you've lied. Done nothing but lie.
After a lot of begging and pleading, the officer, wait for it, still refuses to let her call someone. Instead, he calls for a transport vehicle. After all that lying, I can't believe her nose hasn't grown even a bit. The officer calls for the transport vehicle while Kimberly sobs at the table. The officer states that they'll be heading out the back door by the playground. And here, another story is brought to light. Kimberly tried to wipe out the cup and make it look like it wasn't used. The officer calls someone again and for a third time asks for the transport vehicle. He asks Spencer to come in through the back door and to escort Kimberly to the transport vehicle.
Back way, and I'll take her out the back way.
Oh my God.
But she's lied, and Mr. Ogle found a cup that had wine residue in it on her desk, so. Something coats. She's a new teacher. I'm in Miss Bowles' office. So I'm trying not to totally humiliate this lady, but she's working on it because she wiped the cup out. So. Yep.
I mean, no cap. No cap. I was told a couple methods to cheat the fucking breathalyzer. I was told a couple methods, but I will not speak them out because, yeah, I'd rather not. That's what I'm saying. Told you still would have got booked, bro. They want you to tell the truth so they could book you in the beginning. She was never going home free. So she only had one pass to go. Was call her husband to go home. Should have called the Uber. Off rip. That's what she should have did.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't do anything.
Yeah, I'll take her out that way. Like out back, like by the playground.
No, please.
All right.
Yo, what's the word,
Bye.
Shred?
Where's your
What's
driver's
the word,
license?
Gold?
I don't know.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
So,
No,
hey, we're not gonna sit here and whine. That's over. Am I gonna find anything illegal in here?
Hell yeah.
Famous last words.
You got some coke. You got some drugs.
no, officer.
Lying in the charge.
I'm sorry, Officer Dean. Please don't do this. Please.
Where's your wallet at? That has your driver's license. Is your first name Kimberly? Is that your legal first name? Is your driver's license through Oklahoma?
Yes. Please don't arrest me. Please let me just call a friend to come and get me. I'll call a friend. I'll do whatever I have to, but please don't arrest me.
Oh, you know what that means when they say they'll do what they have to do. You already know what that means. She'll get down and dirty just to leave that motherfucker. The fuck is this? Bro, everybody, wait, it's called dumb people get arrested at their job. Merc, what's the word, right?
Please.
The officer's transportation has arrived, and it's time for Kimberly to go with them to the
Bro,
back of the car.
what? So 30, you telling me you'll admit to everything off rip? Hell nah.
Kimberly is placed under arrest, but
Hell
she
nah.
doesn't go easily, so the policeman
Hell
calls
nah.
in backup. Kimberly
she never
cries
said-
and
what they
begs the
telling her for?
officer again
Oh,
to
you-
please let her call someone, but he's had enough.
Stand up. Stand
Zipper
up.
calms down. It's kind of crazy.
No, I said I'm done.
No. Can I just walk out without the handcuffs on? No, please just let me walk out.
No, it's policy.
I'm
gonna cuff you up front. If you're gonna keep running your mouth, you're gonna get cuffed behind you.
Wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please. Please don't.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Bro, okay. So, for everybody who ever got handcuffs put on, did they tell you the reason before or after they put the handcuffs on you? But yeah. She was lying, bro. She had one out, but she didn't use it. You know what I'm saying? So let though. Did they tell you before? They tell you before. They always told me after. They always told me after the fact that I'm already in handcuffs. Every time I got put in handcuffs, they told me after. They like, oh, come up real quick. I'm like, what happened? They all right, put your hands behind your back. I'm damn. For what? Then they start saying why. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't tell nobody nothing. After they told me after they put them motherfuckers on, talking about time and suit. Bro, who really finna go through that process? Who finna go through paying a lawyer month after month, then going to court at their home court advantage to try to sue, and the lawyer still gonna get majority of what you suing for? You get what I'm saying? I'll be honest, I mean, listen. See, nah.
You want to go to jail with
No.
multiple charges?
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
No. They tell me everything after. After they tell me everything.
I just want to talk to you. Can you just talk to me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Please.
Every time they put handcuffs on, they always told me after the fact that they put handcuffs on me. Why was I got put in handcuffs?
Talking's over.
What about me?
Bro, she got caught drinking at school, but then lied. But they gave her an out, but she didn't want to use her out.
Quit. I'm done.
Then she tried to use her out
Trying
once.
to be nice.
They finna put the cuffs on.
I'm done.
Can I just please?
No.
Can I just ask you a question?
Nope. Questions are over.
Why?
Is this your phone?
Yes. What made
Yeah.
you so mad at me? What
Yeah.
made you so mad?
Yeah.
What made you so mad? I don't want to.
She was drinking wine.
Listen to me.
She an alcoholic. It's too late. It's alcoholic.
Please don't make
It look
me
late.
laugh in front of everybody. Please,
It's dark outside, yeah. It been dark since like 5 o'clock.
I'm sorry.
Stop pulling away.
Look at
After
the
a
video. Oh,
lot
so
of
I don't
back
know
and
what time
forth
it is.
and a lot of begging and lying, Kimberly was not given another chance and was escorted out of the building by the officers. She was escorted past
Bro,
the
it's daylight
classes
over
with
there.
little children in them. She didn't care when she came in the school drunk, so she shouldn't care either if the kids see their teacher escorted out of the building in cuffs. Luckily for her, the cops were quite nice and took her around the back where there weren't any children. She was placed in the cop car and taken to Payne County Jail, but she's since been released and been to court. Sadly, we don't know what her sentence was or if she had to pay a
Wait, why them seats look comfortable?
fine, but she could have been given a fine of up to $100 for public intoxication, as well as up to 30 days in jail. When the police first arrived at the hardware store in Little Rock, Arkansas, they spoke to the manager. He told them that there had been previous incidents on Friday
Kelly something, I don't know.
and Saturday, and that the
They ain't
cashier
say her last
brought in a
name.
male accomplice, and he came up with a cart to her register. She then removed the security tags and didn't ring up those items. Over
More than that.
$1,000 worth of items were taken, and that night, the two of them drove home together. If only she knew she was caught on camera.
Okay, sorry.
Camera.
6:30 is when he,
Yeah.
on Friday, is when he went up and she took the things off, the high dollar stuff, and rang up the low dollar stuff. Okay. And now, on Saturday, he came in the store at 7:30, refunded the small items, and then got the stuff to come up here, and then he walked out with the exact at 7:45.
Now, while the officers made their way to the cashier, one of the employees went to watch the footage. That way, he could give the officers an exact sum of all the items stolen. The officers were escorted to the back, where they found her sitting. After a lot of discussion with the store manager and other employees, the officers finally talked to Callie Lewis.
If the amount is under a certain amount, and it's a seek warrants issue, then per the manager's request, we're going to ban you from the store, so you're not to ever return, and that's on cameras.
For all you thieves out there, you should know that in Arkansas, theft does not automatically land you in jail. According to the law offices of Bryce Cook, should the value of items stolen be less than $1,000, the theft will in most cases be considered a misdemeanor.
Right.
However, the charge will be raised to a Class D felony if the theft was one in a series of 3 or more thefts that occurred during a 3-day
Right.
period. The theft will also be bumped up to a Class D felony if the stolen property
Bro,
value was between
so boom, they found it because they say she started acting different midday in the school, and they called to the office, asked her was she drunk, and she started telling them no, but she an alcoholic and she drank a lot of wine. That's how she got caught. And they found the cup on her desk, well, in her desk.
between $100 and $500 and occurred during a state of emergency. There are other circumstances where the value of the stolen property may fall below $1,000 but will still be classified as a Class D felony. In most cases, however, theft will be considered a Class D felony should the stolen property value fall between $1,000 and $5,000. The penalties for a Class D felony may include up to 6 years imprisonment.
Bro, now boom, now imagine all the motherfuckers that steal a car from a dealership and they get booked. Oh. You know how many Hellcats got took from a dealership? Wait, man. And if they get caught, a Hellcat's about 100,000. My nigga, you gotta, hey, you gotta get that shit off your hands. And it's gonna get booked and gonna get the singing like, oh yeah, it wasn't even me, it was Swooty Woo. Cause that's gonna be like 6 plus a fine per 1,000.
Fines of up to $10,000.
Then you got to find a car.
Callie Lewis was arrested
Now it's
for
2 different
suspicion of
charges.
theft of property and taken downtown to talk to
I think.
Detective Hudson.
Ain't that how it go?
Spin around, put your hands on your back for me. You're gonna be
All
placed
right.
under arrest for suspicion of theft of property, okay? We're gonna go talk to Detective
All right,
Hudson.
fragment. What the fuck is that?
Which at that time he's
I
gonna
never heard
read
of
you
that
your
before.
Miranda rights. I'm not gonna ask you any questions or anything of that nature because that would infringe on your rights. I'm not gonna do that, okay? So if you have anything to say, you need to wait and save it for Detective Hudson after he reads you your Miranda rights, okay? But for right now, I'm telling you, you're under arrest for theft of property, okay? Names of what happened on Friday and Saturday, okay? All right. Walk with Officer Aguilera. We're gonna have to.
Damn.
Is that personal property right there?
Yeah, I'll take
Who
it.
would say
Is that your own
alcoholics?
personal property?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing else?
Is that it?
$20,000 fine with 5 years. Damn, they not paying that bitch
Talk
off.
to a detective, and that's gonna determine what's gonna happen.
She was a third grade teacher.
Do you think I'm gonna go to jail?
You're going to talk to a detective. That's gonna determine what's the next process.
What does that mean?
What's that?
After she spoke to the detective, Kelly went to court and was served with a Class D felony. But sadly, there's no info on what her sentencing was. But with a Class D felony, we at least know that she and her male accomplice, Nicholas Preston, stole more than $1,000 worth of goods.
Okay, boom. You know why she got caught? Because she got in that detective room and got to singing. Because them two was not for sure that she did it. They just assumed she did it based off the things that they gave to her. If she would have held it down and not said a motherfucking word, and they couldn't grab any more evidence, they couldn't even pin it on her because you do not know who that person is. You get what I'm saying?
Unless you're Eminem in the Real Slim Shady music video, you can't just go around spitting into someone's food. Well, Titania Hargrove decided
When
that
enough people
she
get
was
arrested
gonna
at their
spit on a
job.
police officer's
That's what it's
food.
called.
She was once very public
They had
when
on
she
video. Oh,
accused
damn.
Bakersfield police of attacking her. But after she lost that lawsuit, she was much less vocal.
Shit.
The 21-year-old
My
spent
fault.
a few
Y'all
years
wanna
working
listen
for
for real.
McDonald's. But she was caught by one of her co-workers rubbing a hamburger bun on the floor and spitting on it before she served it to a Bakersfield police officer. This was all caught on surveillance tape, and once the manager saw the video, he informed the police.
Bro,
was
she
arrested
rubbed it.
and fired
Bro,
from her
she
job.
rubbed the food on the ground, spit on it, rubbed that motherfucker together, folded it up at his burger, and just, here you go, officer.
The police said you can clearly see that it was intentional. This is not the first time she'd had a run-in with the law. Back when she was 19, she accused the cops of police brutality. Tatiana claimed that 2 police officers threw her to the ground and punched her, and even let their dog bite her, all because they mistook her for a male suspect.
I hope and I pray this doesn't happen to anybody else.
She released her own video, which went viral when she spoke about what happened, but the court ruled in favor of the officers, who had a different story. The court said that they didn't use excessive force or violate her civil rights. So, what do you think about Tatiana spitting in the police officer's food? Does she deserve to go to jail?
Wait. I remember this video. Was she out there when they was fighting, where they was trying to arrest somebody? And she was recording them and they body slammed her. Ain't this hoe? Cause she ain't had nothing to do with the whole situation that was going on. She was just there recording and talking. And he said, put the camera down. She said something, and he just, Well, that's not her.
But the court ruled in favor of the officers, who had a different story.
Jesus, what's the words,
court
right?
said that they didn't use excessive force or violate her civil rights. So, what do you think about Tatiana spitting in the police officer's food? Does she deserve to go to jail, or was firing her enough? Are you appalled by this behavior, or would you have done the same thing if...
Wait, hold on. Yeah, plead the guilty. At school, which she was, let's see, given a 1 year probation sentence and a $10 fine. What they gonna do with $10? Court calls 16 hours of community service, random drug testing. No alcohol, no probation, and no outpatient aftercare at Value, where she had to be a 30-day program type shit. Nick Murray's copying Apex. Red no. Huh? Nick Merckx carrying Apex right now. Don't nobody give a fuck about that nigga right now. What the fuck?
If you thought you were abused by the officials, what about the other people who were arrested while they were at work? Have you ever gone to work drunk or a bit hungover? And do you think it's fair to be fired or even jailed just because you're a bit tipsy? Let us know what you think.